Countless marine life has suffered through our constant misuse of the ocean's resources. Industrial fishing has given rise to numerous unnecessary deaths and destruction in our seas and our oceans. Is there anything that can be done to save our oceans? Or are we simply too late? This is the tragedy of industrial fishing. Experts predict fishless oceans by the year 2048 as fish populations decrease due to overfishing. But fishing has always been an integral part of human society. As humans learn to hunt animals and harvest plants, they too learn to fish for survival. As time passes and as technological advancements continue to improve our way of life, it is also the culprit of Earth's suffering. Fishing has developed over the years in which the overall catch was maximized with little to no regard to marine life and sustainability. Blast fishing, cyanide fishing, long-line fishing, bottom trawling, and aqua farming are some of the fishing malpractices that have developed in order to catch a large amount of fish quickly and easily due to people's demand for more. More fish to sell equates to more profit for business. Blast fishing is illegal in most areas around the world because of the destruction it can do to the fishing sustainability and coral reef habitats, and yet we allow other fishing techniques that are just as destructive and just as deadly, like bottom trawling and long-line fishing. Bottom trawling is a method of fishing that involves dragging a weighted net across the seafloor, and it captures anything in its path, which results into a large bycatch impact, wherein other species such as different fish, seabirds, turtles, and whales are caught and then killed and then thrown off into the ocean. Around 50% of what is caught in the nets is considered as bycatch. 95% of global ocean damage is a direct result of bottom trawling. This has an impact on the biodiversity of the ocean and also means many species are being fished to the brink of extinction simply as a consequence of commercial activities, not as the target of them. Apart from the other types of species, deep-sea corals are also damaged by the weighted nets being dragged on the seabed, destroying entire ecosystem for the sake of commercial gains. Long-line fishing is another form of commercial fishing that uses long lines with baited hooks attached at intervals that allows for large quantity yields while also having a large bycatch impact, because a variety of non-target marine life can easily snag and get caught on the hooks or entangled on the fishing line. These common commercial fishing techniques are an issue not just because of their destruction and bycatch impact, but also because they are prime causes of overfishing. Overfishing has drastic effects on the future of not just the ocean, but also humanity. We aren't just catching fish from the sea at rates too high, where fish stocks become too depleted to recover. Our chosen methods also damage and ruin their ecosystems and habitats, depleting and damaging the ocean's ability to support more marine life. What are we doing is simply unsustainable. It has to stop.
But how do we stop it? First, we must understand that this is not an individual battle. It is a global effort to try and mitigate the damage caused by overfishing and unsustainable fishing techniques. We humans need to learn to value our oceans and the ecosystem and marine life that comes with it. Only 1.5% of the world's oceans are protected as of 2020, and most fishing spots remain untracked and unmonitored, which means that we do not have a clear picture of how devastating the damage is until it's too late. The ocean just doesn't provide us with food security, but it also provides us with jobs, economies, and also coastal cultures that could all collapse if we do not act now. We need to let our voices be heard, so that governments and world leaders may take action and protect our oceans and provide fisheries with sustainable fishing plans that allow marine ecosystem to recover while also not taking a massive hit in the economy. In the case of the Philippines, national fishing policies have already been developed in the 1970s to promote higher catches of marine life through different expansion of tools and methods used by fishers that promote sustainable fishing. As stated by Dr. Ronaldo T.D., who is the Vice President of Philippine Chamber of Agriculture and Food Incorporation, If the Philippines were to fully implement its new fishing laws on sustainability, then ocean protection would improve and the use of damaging gears would decline.
As it is a global effort
All countries must do their part
and create international bonds with one another
to form fishing laws for all to uphold
for the sake of our oceans.